is Michelle, unleashing my greatness. Today is July the 20th. It is about 11:46 p.m. I am with my client. I'm going to be here until next Monday, probably. My client is asleep, so this is going to be 24 hours a day until next Monday. I am already ready to go home. I don't know what it is about staying in someone else's home. I don't like it, especially overnight. And it is thundering and raining so freaking hard. I got all my little stuff with me. All my little stuff. My purse, my little game, everything. Well, that game was, yeah, my game is on there, my tablet. I got my um, laptop. I got a book to read. My Coke Zero, which I shouldn't have brought that. I should have brought something that had some sugar in it. I got my little Debbie cake. I done smushed it. But I got that as well. I am just ready to get this over with. I pray that my client's wife's sister is doing okay. She is in ICU. So she's in another state. She's in ICU. So I pray that, she is doing okay and will be okay. So I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I think it was last Thursday when I was at the gas station, I actually met somebody. They are like a year younger than me, so they are 52. They live in the same state that I live in, and they are a little, little awkward. When first get to know in people. We have not like actually went out. We have met at my office a couple of times and had, a little chit chat or whatever in person. They call me a lot on the phone, but people could say anything on the phone. But the one thing I do like is this person will FaceTime. They don't they black their background out for some reason, but they are FaceTiming. I mean, it was late. It was like late when they FaceTime me, but they did FaceTime, so I do like that. But they seem like they're a nice person, but I don't really think that I'm ready for anything right now. Right now, I just feel like I need to work on myself and, figure me out first is what I really need to do. I really, really need to do that. I got this bump. Excuse this bump on my head. Like, I don't know why I would get a bump up there. And then I was on FaceTime and knocked myself in the head with the tablet on this side. So now it look like that's knotting up too. So I don't have two big knots on my head. I don't know. Because I don't know if that bump is coming on there because my cycle finally stopped. It's like, it's been a whole month and I haven't had a cycle. And I haven't been doing anything, but I'm just saying I haven't had a cycle. So I think it's finally stopped. And maybe my body is still just getting a bump. Cause I would get a bump when it was time for my cycle. I remember one time when I was with the person that is deceased. I had went to Atlanta and I kept saying I wasn't coming, but it was like his birthday dinner, so I had went down to Atlanta and I had a bump on my face, like right here, and it was about that big, or maybe that big. It was about that big, but it was big, and I tried to put a Band-Aid over it. This the guy FaceTiming me back. I call y'all. I get y'all back. Guys, it is later in the morning. It is July 21st, 2026. And I am tired. I have not had any sleep. Really. I probably dozed for like 30, 40 minutes. My client's wife, she just texted me this morning. She said she's fine. She got a little bit of rest as she was going up there preparing to see about her sister. It is Tuesday morning, guys, and I am just so thankful to be in the land of the living, to be able to come on here and talk to y'all one more time. You just don't realize how grateful you should be, no matter like what's going on in your life. Like, you should be so grateful. I think I'm gonna wake my client up about 8ish and get them ready for the day. I have to make them some breakfast, get them dressed, make some breakfast. It's been a minute. I've already showered and put on my little American suit. It's still kind of dark outside. The sun has not really came up all the way yet. It rained so freaking bad here yesterday. It was ridiculous. It rained so bad. But anyway, I am going to get my day started. Get my day started. I'm a little tired, but nonetheless, we're gonna get it done. When I get back home, I have to figure out something about this and my hair. I've got to figure something out, because this just not gonna get it. But I'll come back a little bit later once we are up and together. Have an amazing Tuesday. Go after everything that you want in life. Don't waste a moment. So, guys, it was a change of plan. I, thank God, did not have to stay from the 9 to 3 shift. I have to, well, technically, I need to be back in Greensboro by 3 o'clock. So I have a little time to try and get some rest, and then I have to be back for the 3 to 9 in the next morning shift. So it's still an overnight for me. It's just not the 24 hours that I thought it was going to be. So that's a plus, but I am tired. That drive was awful. It was awful. The drive there is awful. The drive back is awful. It's awful. Anyway. Hopefully I can fall asleep and get at least a little hour worth of sleep. I haven't eaten nothing because I really don't even feel like eating nothing. But I kind of need to get up a little earlier because I had took a shower and got ready because I thought I was going to be there all day. But when I was able to come home, I guess I need to get up early. I love to take showers, so I'm going to take another shower and go back. And I got to get some gas. So, I'm tired. Anyway, I just came back to let y'all know that I did get to come home. And didn't even have to take all the stuff that I took with me. Like a whole suitcase and all that. I ain't even have to take this stuff. I'm so glad. because I hate carrying a whole bunch of stuff. All right, y'all. Later. Okay, y'all, so I am back at my client's house. And when I tell you, it has been a day. Like, it seems like everything that wanna try to happen is trying to happen today. Like, I'm just like, ugh. I have got to learn how to multitask because I made a big mistake and I tried to correct it, but I don't know. I know, like, when I'm upset, when I'm mad, I try to handle it myself. But if it's a business or whatever and they tick me off, I'm gonna try to talk to them for them to make it right first before I go to social media. Like, I did go to social media about my tire situation because I felt like that was a dangerous situation, and because people need to know you paying for stuff and you're not getting, what you paid for. But I went to the business first to try to make it right, and they didn't. So that's why I did it. A lot of people are like, oh, you're a business owner and you're dogging another business. Well, that's true, but in that sense, I was a consumer. So therefore, that is why after I went to the business to try to make it right, after they would not return any of my calls, that's when I went to social media and said something. And I just wanted people to know, because there are times when things happen and people might need a tire. They might have a blowout or whatever. And I just want them to know not to go to that company. It wasn't because I was upset. I can't even lie and say I wasn't upset. I was upset. But I don't know. I just feel the need, like, to tell y'all that because I saw that a couple of people said something about that on some of my social media. So yeah, that's the only reason I did it. Had they said we'll give you some of the money back or something like that, I wouldn't even said that. Y'all wouldn't have known nothing about it. But that day, that's why I say too that I need to stop dealing with stuff when I'm in the moment and I'm in my emotions, because I make decisions that I should not make. And maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I just thought that people would want to know. Like, and it happened to me. I was in my feelings and I just posted it. So that's all to that. I just wanted to clear that up. And I am back at work. I was a little thirsty when I got here. My client is laying down. Got me a drink. And that's that. So we're going to chill till about 7. I ain't going to say chill. We don't really have anything to do until dinner because the person before me, they did the stuff that I would be doing now. They've already done it. So, and there's no laundry. So I can just sit here and think for a bit. I look terrible. I just threw this thing on. I didn't feel like wetting my hair today, so I just threw this on. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have had an amazing day. Like, it just seems like I can't win for losing, but I'm not going to be discouraged. I am not going to let anything that happens in my life get me in a depressed state. I am not going to do it. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, I am not going to let it put me in a depressed state. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I am tired of living my life like that. I really am. So, yeah. So, I will see y'all a little bit later. When I say I'm so ready to go, I am so ready to go. And I got a long night ahead of me. And tomorrow is going to be a long day. Because my client has to go to the dentist. And it don't make sense for me to leave and come back, after his appointment. I guess I could do that, but to me it don't make no sense because he got an appointment at 9, and I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's probably gonna take till about 12, 1 o'clock. And the aide that was working 9 to 3, she got an appointment at 1:30, so I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be a long day, and then I come in at 3 and stay till the next morning, so I won't go home until Thursday. I was gonna say Wednesday, but today is Tuesday. So I won't get to go home until Thursday. So I'm like, I want to go home. But, my bump done got bigger, y'all. I need to leave it alone. And to figure out what I'm going to do with my hair. Because I'm not liking looking crazy. I'm bored. Have y'all been having a good day? I haven't. It's not as bad as that Friday that I had, but it's been bad. I hope these people don't think I'm recording them because they standing outside talking. I hope they don't think I'm recording them, but I'm just sitting the phone up so that I can talk to y'all. Times like this, I be needing somebody to talk to. Somebody to make the time go by. But I don't have anybody to talk to. Everybody doing their own thing, which I'm glad. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I did not know that the tax collector people's like on your property and stuff, that they'll call you. I did not know that. How about they called me? I thought it was a scam, so I was getting ready to start talking a taste of junk. Until she was like, they could take your property and all this stuff, and she was like they could put a note in there as far as like when you think you'll pay it or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I said, when y'all start doing this? She talking about something we been doing. It's just sometimes we can't get to all the accounts like we should, but they been doing it. And she was like, you'll get a letter. I was like, oh, okay, send me the letter then. And it's like, send me the letter then. She was like, okay. And I told her when I paid. She was like, okay. And she hung up. But I did not know they did that. I thought all they did was send the bill. I didn't know that they'll call you to ask you when you're going to pay it. I didn't know that. But, anyway, my face, I look tired. I don't know. Do I always look like this, y'all? Do I always look tired like this? Because I look tired. I look tired. All right. Peace out. I'm gonna see y'all in a bit.